Everybody, Rich with Prep You down here in the bunker. Yes, Doomsday List. I know what you're saying, Rich. Don't go there. Don't, try to sell yourself and your website by, oh my gosh, the world's coming to the end. It's all over with. Uh, Doomsday is here. You got to get all this stuff. No, that's not what this video is about. This video is just like another, tool in the toolbox. This is to get your head thinking around and making a list, what I call the doomsday list. It's if shit hits the fan and it's time to do stuff and you're going, oh gosh, what do I need? Where do I go? What should I do? I didn't get this. I didn't get that. What do I do? That's what this list is about. This is just a list. It's not a garage full of the items or stuff talking about. It's not a, walls full of this stuff. This is a doomsday list because you are paying attention to your surroundings like we always talk about. You know it's coming. You know something is happening. Now you can go get your stuff. Because let's face it, you can't buy everything. Not Most of us are not lottery winners. Most of us didn't inherit a fortune from our parents or grandparents and stuff like that. Most of us have to take our supplies and our equipment out of our monthly budget, and we have to do it very slowly. And there are all kinds of stuff you see on the internet, on at stores, people talking about, on other videos that they have and stuff like that, that you really can't afford. But then again, you can't really afford not to be without it. So that's what this doomsday list is. This is this to utilize this list, you must be aware of your surroundings and what's going on in the world, because 1 week, a day, or an hour late, and you could lose out on the items you need. You could get caught in civil arrest. You could get caught in horrible weather or earthquakes or whatever. Although you don't see earthquakes coming, I guess, that much. But you may not even be able to make it home with the stuff that you got. So what is on that list? Well, that's totally up to you. What I have and what I don't have and need is going to be totally different than you. That's why you need to sit down and make a list. And it's at this point that cost is no barrier. I know what you're saying, but Rich, how does that happen? I have several credit cards that are absolutely blank. I use them every once in a while and pay them off, but they total about $10,000. And if I have to utilize the doomsday list, I utilize those credit cards. Okay, that's what I use. If the world is really coming to an end and if it's, the apocalypse and stuff like that, beyond that, pretty soon cash is going to have no value whatsoever. So use your cash right away too. So what do you keep on hand if you don't have cash? Precious metals, ammo, extra stuff to trade. But we're talking end of the world, kind of end of civilization kind of stuff. And that's the chances of that happen are very slim. But that's why we have a doomsday list as a tool in our toolbox. You know, if you must, when you put your list together, think about where you're going. Can you get to all the places? Do you have a family unit or a pod? And if you ever wonder what a prepper's pod is, you can see one of my videos. It's a group of like-minded individuals that are gathered together for a common cause. It could be your block, it could be people at work, it could be other preppers in the area, that all have specific skill sets that are going to help you out in a end of not an end of times, but a doomsday kind of scenario, or a civil unrest kind of scenario, or something that maybe people have to band together and protect their neighborhoods for a little bit, a while. That could be a pod. Um, Maybe you have to split your family up and go, you go here, you go there and get this. Here's this money, here's this credit card. Your pod guys or gals are all set up to do specific things. They're going to get certain items, and then you'll all get together and then you'll share. those kind of items. I mean, that's really good. Um, you can be the best prepper and have the most money, but still have the list. Maybe you have one or two generators, but maybe a third one would be even better. Maybe you've got solar panels, but you don't have everything that you need to go along with those solar panels, or you want more solar panels. It could be additions to what you already have. It could be an increase of what you have, the amount. It could barter items, or it could be items that are outside your normal budget will be on this list. Okay, it could be anything, but you need to prepare in case you have to utilize that list. Once you have your list and know what stores, you got to know what stores that you're going to go to. You can't be, this is not window shopping time. This is, you are going to know where the stores are. You are going to know where in the stores they are located. And don't forget to visit these locations constantly, because stock comes and goes. They love to move stuff around, so you have to look for things. So, oh, I didn't know they had that. I'll buy this too. Grocery stores, they do it all the time. Um, but you have to make visits to these places on a regular basis to see that they still have the item. Okay, because sometimes some of these items that are out there are just online only. You also want to be able to get in a store and get out as fast as you can and get to the next store if you have to. Um, so make a monthly trip there and see if the items have been moved. Okay, here's a little warning for you. This is conscious kind of thrown at you. If you activate your doomsday plan and acquire all these items using your cash and or your credit cards, especially with the credit cards, be prepared to pay for those down the road and or return the stuff. Don't open it up. Don't use it. Just keep your receipts and return it. If you think something's going to happen and it never does, and you don't use it, you can return the stuff. So, but like I said, remember to revisit monthly all the different places you go, and revisit your list on a monthly basis. Your needs may change, and just because it's summer when the event happens, where do you live and it's winter? Do you need items that are winter? That's why you want to put this list together, constantly looking at it throughout the year and see if it's up to snuff. So now winter, this is the things. Oh wait, I need this. I forgot about this because it was summertime and I didn't think I would need this. So constantly keep your lists going. Like I said, so when the seasons change and you switch out some of your items you carry, take time to do an inventory of the items from the season that is ending, and replace used or damaged items and add items you may want. All right, that's really, really important. So you're asking me, Rich, what's your doomsday list? It's only a couple pages, really. I mean, I have it separated here. Here's a doomsday list. And I have it listed for Menards, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Generators, portable generators, gas and solar, heavy-duty 100-foot extension cords, 5-gallon gas cans, and you're going to fill those up on the way back, all right? Large propane tanks, full. Propane, sorry. 2 cases of small propane cylinders or more. Charcoal. Heirloom seeds if they're there in season. Chainsaws and replacement chains, dog foods, obviously, and treats for them, all different kinds of gloves, and plenty of bleach, and 5-gallon buckets with lids, all right, and more garbage bags. Doomsday List, Sam's, Costco, Mariano's. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, diced tomatoes, pasta. Toothpaste, brushes, antibacterial ointment, over-the-counter pain medication, and lots of it. Dog food, dog treats, hard candy that's not going to, like with chocolate, it's going to melt and stuff. It's really nice. Prepared food in cans, soups, or stews and stuff like that. Box food to heat. Also, freeze-dried disaster foods, which you can find at Sam's and Costco, just like this stuff here. Pet supplies. You may want to get a bunch of tick collars. You may want to get, different medications for your dogs right off the bat, and toilet paper. And there's always a doomsday miscellaneous list. And on my miscellaneous list, it is cigarettes, alcohol, and more gasoline. anything that's going to last you a while. You can even pick up, you can go to like, when you go to your Costco's and your Mariano's, you can get your, get bread, get bread mixes, get, stuff that may not last for a long time, especially if you have refrigeration and freezing. You can pick up some of that stuff if you have the generators. So your doomsday list is specific to you and what you need, what you like. But you need to have that list. You need to know where you're going to go. You need to know in that store where you're going to get it and go from there. So it's just another tool in the toolbox. Hopefully you never have to activate it. Hopefully it this, end of days or doomsday or like the movie 2012 never comes to fruition. And you can sit back in that list, just clean it off every once in a while, update it, and go from there. So there you go. There's my suggestion about having a doomsday list in your toolbox. So thank you. Appreciate you watching. Please comment if you like the video. Let me know. Hey, let me know what you have on your doomsday list once you put it together, or if you have a doomsday list. It's always good, and where you're going to go to get shopping, because everybody would love to know. So thanks a lot. And as we always say when we leave, thank you, subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. And please be aware of your surroundings at all times, because that's going to help you activate that list over there. Also, make sure that you have enough food, water, medicine, supplies, ammunition, and everything else that we've talked about and you see behind me, to be able to bug out or shelter in place. And please, prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time.